Before you load up the moving truck and point it towards Alabaster, Alabama, there's a few things that you need to understand first. And I'm not talking about surface level stuff like it's a suburb or it's south of Birmingham. I'm talking about the real day-to-day things that people don't fully realize until after they make a move here. Things that could either make you really love living in Alabaster or make you question it completely. Because Alabaster is growing fast heading into 2026, and what people think life is like here versus what it actually feels like living here sometimes are two different things. So if you're relocating from out of state or considering somewhere to make your next move in Birmingham, this video is going to cover exactly what life living in Alabaster is like. And if we haven't met yet, I'm Zach Jones, your go-to Birmingham real estate agent. I help people just like you buy, sell, and invest all around the greater Birmingham area. And if you want more information, make sure that you reach out using that link below, or feel free to reach out and call that number that's on the screen right now. And I have a perfect relocation guide linked below as well. It's free, of course, so just make sure you check it out in the description. One of the first things that people notice about Alabaster is that it feels practical. It's not flashy, it's not trying to be trendy or experimental. Alabaster is built on convenience, routine, and structure. And people live here because errands are easy, daily life is predictable in a good way, and everything you need is so close by. Weekdays are busy but manageable, weekends are nice and relaxing, and life here feels organized, not chaotic. For a lot of people, that sense of stability is exactly why they choose Alabaster and decide to stay long term. Alabaster sits just south of Birmingham, and that location matters more than people expect. You're close enough to commute into Birmingham, Hoover, Pelham without feeling completely disconnected. But you're far enough out that things feel a little less congested than living closer into the city. With that said, here's the honest part. Most of life in Alabaster revolves around I-65 and Highway 31. And traffic here isn't your normal city gridlock traffic, but it is important to time your commute, especially during those peak hours. Once you learn the traffic patterns, it's usually pretty manageable, but it's something that catches most people off guard before they move here. Let's talk about housing now. This is usually the biggest deciding factor when people decide to move here. As we head into 2026, Alabaster's real estate market seems very stable, and you can usually get a single family home for around $300,000, maybe to the mid to upper 300s depending on some neighborhoods. So most of your housing in Alabaster is single family homes, and there's a lot of opportunity available for first time home buyers, whether that's looking at a townhome or maybe some of the new construction options that are around the $300,000 range. And if you want something a little more semi-custom, that's available as well, starting in around the $500,000 range. And also there's a ton of resale with bigger lots, more established neighborhoods that you'll probably find 3,000 square foot plus homes for over $500,000. And one thing that surprises most buyers when they start looking here is Alabaster isn't the cheapest option, but based on the convenience and the location, it greatly makes up for what you actually pay for your house. So one of the biggest lifestyle advantages in Alabaster is just how easy daily life is here. And you have major destinations like the Promenade, which has groceries, different retail shops, and all the dining options that you want. And you've got District 31 on the way, which is gonna have new restaurants, new shopping, entertainment. And with this being one of the biggest destinations that Alabaster has seen in years, residents are excited, and also local cities around Alabaster are excited about this too, because Alabaster is one of those central places that cities like Pelham, Helena, and even Columbiana come up to Alabaster to do their shopping and dining. So Alabaster is growing, and you don't want to miss out on this. They're really just trying to make day-to-day life easier for its residents and surrounding cities. If schools matter to you, this is one of Alabaster's biggest talking points. The city is served by Alabaster City Schools, so students move from elementary school to Thompson Intermediate, all the way to Thompson Middle School, and the newest school that they've built, which honestly looks like a college campus, is Thompson High School. It's a huge source for community pride. And its athletic program, especially football, compete at the highest level 7A in Alabama, and they've brought back multiple state championships. But what really stands out isn't just the athletics. It's how involved the community is. Games, school events, performances, they're all generally well attended. And that kind of involvement creates a strong sense of identity for families living here. And it's something you feel throughout the city, not just on the campus. Even though Alabaster is growing, it still holds on to its small town community feel. And throughout the year, the city hosts multiple events that get people out of their house and into the community. With things like the annual Alabaster City Fest, which is one of summer's biggest events right there in Alabaster, brings vendors out, and there's local and big name artists on the stage. And during the holiday time, the city goes all out with Christmas lights everywhere and the annual Alabaster Christmas Parade, which kids get so excited for. I mean, even adults get excited for it too. There's candy being tossed out, and they get to say hey to Santa Claus. And these aren't just afterthoughts. I mean, these are traditions that really set this city apart. And it's one of the reasons why Alabaster feels like a place people belong, not just a place where people live. And by far, one of the most underrated things about the city is its parks and rec. And the city really invests heavily into its parks, playgrounds, outdoor sports facility, walking trails. I mean, you name it, Alabaster's got it. Places like Veterans Park, located on the south side of Alabaster, give families a reason to get outdoors. You've got skateboard parks. If you want to play disc golf, you can go do it out there as well. And Patriots Park, located on the north side of Alabaster, gives those residents access to pickleball, pickup basketball. You've got playgrounds and a walking track as well. You can tell the city really cares about its families because that's where the money's going, into these parks and rec, which gives people a reason to move here. So in closing, who is Alabaster a good fit for? Alabaster tends to be a great fit if you value convenience over nightlife, strong community involvement, top-rated schools and parks, and a predictable and comfortable lifestyle. And for a lot of people, it's the place you move and you don't ever want to leave. So if you're thinking about moving to Alabaster in 2026, or you simply just want to compare it to other cities in Birmingham, make sure you reach out to my team and I. We help people just like you every single week. And if you look at the link below, you can schedule a free strategy call. And if you don't want to call, that's okay. Just download the free relocation guide as well. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe below so you don't miss any content like this, and throw a like and a comment up as well so this gets boosted in the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next video.